Yes, good morning. I hope you're doing good. This is a small demo on my project, which is gesture and voice command system. Let me show you a small demo on it. We're gonna start the project from here. We have to go to the terminal and then we have to select our directory, which is cd space and the file name. This is our directory, and in this we have to run our main program, which is frontend.py. There you go. As you can see over here, this is the front page for our project. Over here we have total 5 different buttons. Each button is associated with different task. As you can see, there is a start control. It starts the main program over where it gonna recognize the gestures and the voice command. Then we had start drawing button. This button is used for drawing on the screen by using your hand gestures, by using your index finger, and you can use your middle finger and index finger to like move around on the screen. I'm gonna show you a small demo over here. And then we have a capture gesture. This is for the capturing customized gestures for you. If a user wants to give something else, like some new gestures or something else, he wants to do something different, he can use this button. Before using this, he has to delete the JSON file. I'm gonna show you. And then we have start training session. If a user wants to understand the project and he don't know how to make a gestures, he has to click on start training, and then he has to do the things like making hand shapes gestures, and the system gonna recognize it. So let me show you. We're gonna start it from our front end thing. This is our front end one, and we have another front end too. Let me show you. It's over here. We're gonna same run the thing. We have admin page over here. As you can see, we added an admin page too for the more not security purpose, but the public user can't access this page without any credentials. So the credentials are admin and the password is password. When you click on login, it's gonna go to the page. As you can see, there are two buttons are assigned, which is take image and the capture gestures. Over here, when you click on the take image, it takes the JPG image and store in a folder gesture image. This image is used for training the data, as well as it is used as a reference which is showed in a training section. Let's go to the front end page so we can start the project over here. When you click on the front end page, and I'm gonna as a new user, I don't know how to make a hand gesture for next previous something. So what we can do, we can just click on the start training session. There will be a small window pop up. As you can see over here on the left bottom, there's a person, it's me. As like if someone else is using this project, they can just replace the folder with their folder, and they can use their images or different what we call hand gestures. As you can see, like this is for the next slide. If you want to go next slide, going like next in the video controls, you can use this gesture for right now. And on the top left corner, you can see it shows the similarity if the gesture is matching or not. If you see, I'm gonna make this, it not gonna work until like it has to recognize the gesture. And if you want to practice a different gesture, you have to click on N, which is next button on the keyboard. You click it. Now you can see the image got changed, so it shows previous. Then we have zoom in, zoom out, everything. Like we have multiple things. As you can see, the image is changing in the bottom left corner as the image is changing. So this is the session where the new user can get train him for using this project. Let me show you the different one. Then we can go over here. This is the main project over here. When you click on the start control, The windows get open and you can see detecting gesture and the gesture name, and then it shows the accuracy. You can see it's quite smooth and accurate while detecting everything. You can see, and I'm going to show you the what we call over here the CMD. You can see over here there are few things going around, like actions, which action got recognized. And you can see over here, like, it even on the screen you can see the wake up command. We added there's a voice command too in the system, but to wake up a voice command we just added for right now an apple as a wake up command. When you say apple, it gonna recognize the system, recognize the voice command and start the voice command thread. Let me show you.
Command not recognized.
So
Please try again.
Yeah, if it doesn't understand the command, it's gonna say you the command not recognized. So I'm gonna say the wake up command, which is apple,
Say command.
and next, next, apple, apple,
Say command.
next, next.
Command next accepted.
As you can see, it says the command, then the space, whichever command you says, it says next, then accepted. So over here you can see like it working dynamically right now. I'm gonna show you like how it works on the screen. We're gonna go over here, and as you can see there's a video over here. I'm gonna play with my gestures, and it just started.
It's my
There's a
favorite
small
time
ad,
of
sorry.
year.
And there you go. Let me minimize it so we can see in real time. You see this? I'm gonna keep my cursor over here so this thing works properly. I'm clicking on next. So as you can see it's going next. And I'm doing previous, it's gonna come back, as you can see. And to make it pause, I'm gonna do this. And to make it play, I'm gonna use this. Or to make volume up or down, we can use this thing. As you can see, the volume is going up, and I'm gonna do down. The volume is going down pretty much, and you can see the volume is down. And let me make it up, and I'm gonna use another gesture, which is mute. Right now, the system is mute, and to make it alive, to listen, we're gonna use the up volume, and it's gonna work completely fine. If you wanna scroll down, up or down in the long web page, you can use the hand gesture. For right now, we're using this one, but you can change it later. So this is for the scroll down thing. As you can see, like it's going down slowly on the video session, and if I do it like this, it's gonna go up. And even we added the zoom in zoom out feature too. As you can see, it's gonna zoom in and zoom out. Over here you can see on the top it says reset, and the zoom in zoom out feature is working perfectly fine. On the top you can see everything is getting small, and if you wanna I wanna make it big, you can see it's working completely fine over here. And this is what we just introduced in this, like we added new features for the dynamic scrolling, scroll down, volume up and down, muting. And over here we added what we call the voice command with the wake up command. Let me show you a small demo. Apple, apple,
Say command.
play, play, apple,
Say command.
play, play.
Command play accepted.
As you can see, it's working completely fine, but the problem with the voice command is, like, if we are using the what we call the inbuilt mic for the laptop or some other device, it's better we use an external mic for the more clarity, so it can work completely fine due to some background uh, apple, apple.
Say command.
Scroll down, apple, apple.
Say command.
Scroll down, scroll down.
Command scroll down accepted.
As you can see, it's going down. Just the thing is, it need an external mic so we can. Right now, I don't have an external mic, but like I can, if I have an external mic, we can give a quite very good demo, and it's working completely fine. I tried it in a quiet room. It's working completely fine. And let me show you over here, and let me quit this. Over here, you can see this is my home page where all the codes are stored over here. So basically, as you can see, there is a frontend.py. This is the main file as a front end thing. This has all the buttons which are linked to the backend code. Over here you can see I do have the main.py. This is the code over where it gonna register, recognize the live video footage and compare it with the image which we have stored over here. So over here you can see the JSON file. This is the place where all the images get stored for comparison purpose. It stores the image over here. Let me show you all the images, and we click each image 5 times for the more accuracy, and it has total 21 landmarks on our hand. So it makes sure like it compare each single landmark and then it proceed with execution. And over here, then if you click on the start button, start control, and suppose there is no JSON file in the system, it not gonna start. Then you have to click over here capture gestures, so you can give new gesture according to you. Then there will be a JSON file created over here, and then you can use your system. So over here we mainly have two front end thing, front end.py1, and there's one more admin.py. So these are the two front end page by which admin and user can access this project. And then we have backend main.py, then we have draw.py for drawing on the screen, and then we have training.py. Let me show you something. We added new one more feature which is start drawing. Over here you can just, it's kind of a white board over where you can draw something on your screen by using a index finger. Over here, if you are moving your index finger with the middle finger, it says moving mode, move mode, so you can move anywhere. But whenever you take down the middle finger, you can just draw something over here, and when you close your fist, it's gonna clean everything. this this clean. And let's see, I wanna write something like my name over here and over here, and there you go. This is my name. And if you want to change color, you can just lift your three fingers, and then you can just change the color over here. This is what you can do. You can use this for like mathematical class. You can just make an angle. Let me, sorry, it's very hard. You have to do some practice to do it. Let's do it, okay? So I gonna make over here, and then there you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you can just use this for some sort of class, and then you explain your students and just clean the board, and you can just go on. And then we have the another capture gesture over here. You can just give gestures whatever you want. Right now we are using for this simple gestures which I can remember. Over here, when it the system detects an hand, it gonna show in the green color on the top left. Next, so it gonna click 5 images. So it's clicking 5 images. You can see the number count is going up, up, up. And then we have for the previous, There you go. You can click over here, and now it's fine. Then we have for the zoom in. Okay. Then we have zoom out. There you go. Then we have play. We're gonna use play for playing the videos and all. And this system almost work on like every single thing, like online videos, YouTube video, VLC player, PPT slides, or if you're like scrolling through your images or something, files or something, it's gonna work properly on your system. So right now this project is fully compatible with what we call Mac OS. If you wanna use with what we call Windows, it's gonna work, but there are few features like volume up, down, increase, scroll down or scroll up feature. It not gonna work. You have to make some quite changes, and it definitely gonna work with your system. So right now we are working on it. We are planning to add a dynamic image gesture. So over way, like you can use your two fingers to control the volume in real. Right now it works in real time, but like we gonna add like more accurate thing to do work in the future. So right now it's like in development stage. It gonna take time, maybe few days, and we're gonna add something in it. So you can just go up. And for this right now we are using for scrolling up, we are using, I know it's funny, but we are using the simple things so I can remember. If we are using this project, you can just define any single sort of thing. So over here, and whenever it's complete capturing, the window's gonna close automatically. And so as far we just go through with all this button over here. When I gonna click on this exit button, the system, the project gonna close. We go over here, and then in the CMD, our terminal, as you can see over here, whatever gesture it got recognized, it gonna keep a log, and you can check it over here. And I'm gonna run a different my admin page over here. As you can see, this is my admin page. I'm gonna enter my credential. We added this page purposely if someone wants to what we call take image and set it in the training mode, they can do it from here. So when you click on this take image, it's gonna show a pop-up, and then over here you just give whatever you want, whichever hand gesture you want to give. Like we tried to add the universal hand gestures which are available on internet and most people use it, but I really couldn't find it. But we gonna try to find it, and we're gonna add it. So most of the people, what are the common hand gestures, they can just use it with this project. And to come out with this window, close this window, we have to click on the quit, which is Q, and then you can just come out and you hit on exit. And I'm gonna show you walkthrough on my code. And as you can see, I just take an image, it's gonna take image and store all the images over here. And this image is gonna be used by the training session. It's gonna show in the bottom left, so user can see the image as a reference and make hand gesture and train himself for this project. Let me go back. And to take this image, this nothing to worry, we also added take image code. When you run this code, there will be a camera window open. You have to make sure you have it gonna show you the names of the image it gonna take. You make the gesture, then you click on S as a save, and then N to move to the next gesture to save it. So we did it everything over here, as you can see, and the project is working pretty much fine. And if you find anything which we have to improve, we're gonna do it for sure. And we would like to get some review or suggestion from your side so we can work on it. Thank you for giving your